this thing. Everybody who meets this thing either thinks it's awesome or creepy. Yeah, that's... The Christmas break is almost over. So we're gonna fire up the wood stove up in the cabin and get some projects done. The Christmas break is almost over. 2 more days and we gotta go back to work. I figure we probably should get something done today. There he is. I got tools.
You got?
Tools.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna fire up the wood stove up in the cabin and get some projects done that we've been talking about for a while now.
It's a little cold in there yet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you get the fire going?
Just started, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be a bit.
We'll see you there. So if you're new here, if you haven't been on the channel long, you might not know, but we do have 2 completely off-grid cabins at our off-grid property. So we live next door. We fell in love with these cabins in 2021 and we were lucky enough to be able to acquire them from the church, and they were Bible camps. So we spent the last few years restoring them and we didn't want to leave. So we bought the property next door and put in a modular, and now we live here full-time off-grid. We're always taking the opportunity to fix something, repair something. It's almost a full-time job. Even just maintaining our vast forest. Welcome back if you've been here before. We appreciate you, and welcome if you're new. We love engaging with our subscribers. We spend a ton of time in the comments section. It's one of our favorite things about the channel. So if you drop us a comment, let us know if you got any ideas for the property. Let us know where you're from. Remind us if you've already told us, because there's quite a few of you. Let me know how your weather is there, because today it's minus 27 degrees Celsius. So it's pretty cold, but there's no wind, so it's doable. We're gonna heat the cabin up and get started. So we built this cool bar in a previous video. We just never got around to finishing it. So today seems like as good a day as any. It's super cold out, can't really be outside. We're gonna do some little bit of finishing to it, add a little bit, maybe try and organize in here, just spend some time in our cabin. So we're really grateful to have a space like this in the winter where we can get away from the cold and out of the house. Being inside, stuck inside, is literally our worst nightmare. Thanks for coming, guys.
Kind of hoping I could tuck him in the crack and we could backfill around him.
With insulation?
This might be.
Oh yeah.
That'll help. Does it look a little more tidy maybe?
We're gonna play pool later?
Yeah.
A little while ago, Chris put actual wiring in this cabin, which was cool because up until then we were just running a zillion extension cords everywhere. We've been trying to slowly like squirrel proof it. You could see light through all of the cracks. It's a long ways from actually squirrel proof, but I think we're getting closer. Little by little, try and get this wire tacked up. You guys, this thing, everybody who meets this thing either thinks it's awesome or creepy, right?
Yeah.
Chris and I have lovingly named it Praying Alien. So when we bought the property from the church, we started finding like cool little artifacts and different things from the Bible camps of the past. And this was one of them.
Yeah, I think one of the guys that belonged to the church that was he was a little bit of an artist.
Yeah, chainsaw carver.
And I think he's famous on YouTube right now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
It was in a living tree at one time growing out of the ground. It's a man was on his knees praying, but over the years, the weather has gotten to it.
We thought we'd preserve it and bring it inside.
Yeah, so a tree fell on it and knocked it over, so we brought it inside. And it's really pretty cool. It's remarkable, and we love it. We have our own chainsaw carving.
Yeah.
And it's probably like how old?
25, 30 years old?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
old.
It's pretty old.
It's pretty neat, though. Check it out, guys. Let us know in the comment section what you think of our praying alien. The wood stove in this cabin is remarkable. It's huge. It's 4 feet long. I don't know how wide it is. How wide is that? Like 3 feet?
Yeah, 30 inches maybe.
Probably 30 inches across, yeah, and 4 feet long. And it's definitely handmade. It came with the cabin. And at 40 below, with gaps in the walls, we can get this place rockin' hot. We were pretty grateful that it was left behind for us because it is a huge bonus. But like Chris said, it's a hungry hippo and it eats a ton of wood, which also isn't really a problem when you live in a forest.
Those things work perfectly.
You think it's gonna work?
Oh yeah, no problem. Handy little tool.
The power station.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Works good.
Having a portable battery pack is awesome. It's new to us. Chris is usually out there fighting to get the generator going at minus 25. Right, babe?
That's right.
But this is pretty incredible. It's quiet. We just charged it in the house off of our solar system, like our main solar system. It did come with a panel. These tube lights are super, super efficient. And when we run the generator, we like to run these little bulb lights, but they were taking just about 1,300 watts, and the tube lights are at 163 watts. And they're actually brighter, but little bulbs add more ambiance. Check this thing out, you guys. It says it can go 9 more hours, and it's little. 9 more hours. That's pretty incredible.
What do you get for using new nails?
You're using old nails again?
Yeah. They're handy. They're not great, but they're handy.
Chris has an affliction for old nails, but I can respect that. It's just funny sometimes to watch him straighten them out. We had some scrap 2x4s just kicking around, so we're definitely going to use those. And I'm sanding off a little live edge from the sawmill. It's going to be super cute.
Squirrel?
It must have poked its head through there.
Huh?
It must have poked its head through.
Musta.
Is there a squirrel in here, Olive?
Probably be all right like that, eh?
Yeah.
So it's gonna,
Like cutting a corner off it?
yeah.
Look at your other artifact.
Yeah. Nice, eh?
You're seriously overachieving there.
Oh.
Those are huge. Fun fact, at the current time, there's only one chair in here. And it was brought here for the dog. She's kind of spoiled. Isn't that right, Olive? Yeah, you got your chair and everything. Think that gnarly thing will fit in there? Holy cow. You're committed now.
Ooh.
There's lots of space in there. I love it.
Mm-hmm.